Welcome back to Abby Does Everything Vegan. This week we're making something super special. I'm gonna attempt to make vegan French macarons. I'm gonna make these macarons Snickers flavored. If you guys saw one of my videos that I made a Japanese style cheesecake, I attempted to make a vegan meringue also. That was a extra large fail. So hopefully I can make it better this time. You guys commented on that video and gave me some awesome advice. So let's stop talking about it and let's do it. To start off, in this bowl I have 2 cans of chickpea brine, 2 15-ounce cans, and we're going to add it to a small pot and put it on a high temperature and let it come to a complete boil. So now that this is completely boiling, we're going to bring it down to medium-low. Put a timer on for 10 minutes exactly and let it simmer. While that reduces, we're going to go to our food processor and 2 cups of almond flour and a full cup of powdered sugar, and we're just gonna let this go for about a minute. We're gonna take our sifter and our almond flour and sugar. We're gonna put this right into our sifter. We're just gonna sift this until it's all combined. Every time I make like a dessert or something, like I get a freaking workout. Now we're just going to set this aside. Now that we have our chickpea brine nice and reduced, we're going to add it to our stand mixer. We're going to put it on a medium-high setting and let that go for exactly 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes is up. Let's add in a full cup of cane sugar. And now we're going to put it on high for 5 minutes. Okay, we let this go for over 5 minutes, I would say. Now we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of vanilla and let it go for another minute or so. We have our nice meringue that actually worked this time. Our sifted mixture, we're gonna add it in by thirds. So we're gonna do 1/3 of the bowl and gently fold it in. And another third, the rest of it. The batter should be pretty thick, but still really light and glossy. What a workout. If you don't own a normal piping bag, I just like to use a Ziploc. I've never had an actual macaroon before, you guys.
I have. I'll tell her if it's good or not.
You'll have to be the person to say if it's close to what a real macaroon tastes like.
You got like a whole macaroon over here.
You're a whole freaking macaroon. So definitely have an assistant handy for that one. All right, now that we have our piping bag, we're gonna go transfer these onto a baking sheet. We have our sheets lined up with parchment paper. We cut a hole in our bag. This is where Abby screws up the whole recipe. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm not a baker. That's not right.
Are they supposed to be this small?
Maybe you could do this instead of me doing this. It says at a 90-degree angle. It said like a $1/4 to $1/2.
Those are looking like some freaky $1/2.
So you take the tray and you go get all the air bubbles out. You guys can tell I'm not a baker. These need to sit out in a dry place for at least 45 minutes to settle down and get all of the air out of them. So that's what we're gonna do, and we'll be right back. While we wait for our macaroons to set, let's make our chocolate ganache. We're starting off with 2 cups of powdered sugar, about 1/3 cup of cocoa powder, unsweetened, 2 tablespoons of vegetable shortening. We're gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla, just a little bit of almond milk at a time. And if you need more, just add more. Go ahead and just stir this in. No, this is good. Let's let this sit until our cookies are ready. Our macaroons have been sitting for 45 minutes. We have the oven on 205 and we're gonna put them in for 30 minutes. All right, 30 minutes is up and our macaroons are looking good. We're gonna leave them in the oven with the oven off for 15 minutes After 15 minutes, we're gonna open the door of the oven and leave them in there for another 15. All right, our cookies are done, so let's add the filling. Let's find 2 that are relatively the same size. We're gonna take our chocolate ganache, pipe a little bit into the center, a little bit of peanuts. I still think the ganache is a little bit too runny, but let's do more. All right, let's eat these. So this is what it looks like. Really chewy, really sweet, really good. Again, I've never had a normal macaron, but this is pretty tasty. So that is it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to leave a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and keep up with my weekly videos. This has been Abby Does Everything Vegan. We'll see you next week. Peace out!